Welcome back to another episode of Making a Difference here on Buzz TV. I'm your host, Wayne Veldsman. Today, I'm excited to introduce to you Mr. Andres Vega of Maderra, who is definitely making a big difference in this world. I'm going to let him tell you all about it. Andres, thanks for being here.
Thank you. It's good to be here with you.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. So you have a pretty remarkable story that we're going to get into, but tell us a little bit about what you all are working on over there at Maderra.
Yeah, so this is a company that was started during COVID while everyone was living their or holding on to their jobs. I was quitting my job to go start this company out of my garage as a one-man person, and now we've been, 2 years, and we're shipping all across the US. We make hidden bookshelf doors, so secret doors, and it's been a real fun project to work on, and just been a huge blessing for myself and then those that we work with. So it's been quite fun, quite the journey too.
Yeah, cool. Quite the journey. Definitely fun. So when COVID hit, what sort of sparked your interest or decided to start this company?
I was bored to death after my own work. I mean, I had a great job, worked for a great nonprofit organization, and after work, I needed to do something. I mean, I was just bored. There, everything closed down, shut down. So after work, I have a very creative mind and came up with this concept of a door, but that would be a bookshelf that you can push in, and made a few of them just kind of as a hobby. And before I knew it, I was so. I mean, I had two full-time jobs trying to do this. So that's how it got started. COVID really was super beneficial for us. It started this company, and it's just gone uphill now.
Beautiful, man. That's so exciting, right? I think everybody out there can take that as a lesson that if you have a little bit of free time, even outside of a full-time job, you can start something pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. And so I know you mentioned that this is somewhat a little bit of a means to an end. You like to do some humanitarian work also. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. Even before we started Maderra, now Maderra has allowed us to facilitate and do some humanitarian work. So all of our sales, we contribute a portion of those sales to do humanitarian work. So I grew up in an area where in a country where I was pretty poor. We didn't have many opportunities. So just the concept of opportunities or doors opening, this country certainly did that for us. So we've tried to pay that back to communities in other parts of the world, and particularly South America, where education might be limited. So we'll work with schools, we'll provide school supplies, or really, we allow them to help themselves. I mean, we're just the means to an end. So we rather teach them how to fish than give them the fish. So it's been super great. We've done a number of projects. So we're just super blessed to be able to contribute back.
Yeah, that's an absolute blessing that you're contributing a portion of all of your sales to those efforts. You said primarily in South America. What's something funny is that you mentioned you rather teach them how to fish than just give them a fish. Somebody mentioned to me the other day, well, what about the fishing rod? Nobody ever talks about giving them the fishing rod, but you mentioned that you guys are helping with school supplies, things like that. Is that the primary focus is around education?
Yeah. I mean, that's how I came out of poverty. I mean, that's how education certainly opened up. And I mean, I went in, part of my educational background, I mean, we have this business, but I've worked for nonprofit organizations where, by trade or my background was as a social worker. So the social aspect has always been a close part to me. So we've looked into opportunities of helping communities where they don't have the resources. Just a couple of years ago, we visited a small village in Guatemala, and this remote village and school didn't even have a bathroom. So we thought, well, this is just the basic need. So we helped them build a bathroom. I mean, we build doors. We have no idea how to build bathrooms, but they knew how to do it. So we helped them with the supplies, and we helped them with manpower, but they did all the work themselves. So it was super rewarding to see that.
Yeah, wow, super rewarding. I love it. We only have about a minute left, but I'm curious, what do you see as the future of Madeira?
Yeah, so we are now looking into expanding internationally, particularly Europe. We have a lot of interest, and certainly as we grow, our humanitarian efforts will grow with it. So we're very thrilled to hit some of that market and just continue to grow and contribute back to
Beautiful.
society.
Beautiful. Well, hey, I mean, thank you so much for everything that you're doing to help this world. Truly appreciate it. I'm sure everybody that you're touching appreciates it also. So thank you for being here today.
Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Everybody else out there listening, thank you all for being here today. Also, if you want to learn some more about Andres and everything they're doing over there at Maderra, visit us at iwantabuzz.com. Till next time, I'm Wayne Veldsman. We'll see you soon.